Myon Burrell, who walked out of a Stillwater prison in 2020 after having his life sentence for murder conviction commuted, he's going back to prison. He was sentenced today after being found with a gun and drugs during a traffic stop last year. Our Lou Burgoose was in court today. Hey, Lou.
Hey, Chris, Myon Burrell has actually had 2 arrests, plus an additional incident where he was ticketed for driving with alcohol in his system and marijuana in his car since being released from prison. And the judge decided that all that outweighed Burrell's argument that he should remain free until his appeal.
You were released from prison and essentially granted a rare opportunity of a second chance.
Nearly 4 years to the day after his dramatic release from prison, his life sentence for the murder of Taisha Edwards commuted by Governor Tim Walz, Myon Burrell is back in a Hennepin County courtroom with a judge's decision looming.
Coming home after doing all that time, it wasn't easy, especially without a map on how to reintegrate back into society.
Judge Mark Kappelhoff found Burrell guilty of being a felon in possession of a firearm after Robbinsdale police pulled him over and found drugs and a loaded Glock with an extended magazine. Burrell essentially conceded the case and pins his hopes on winning an appeal that the traffic stop and search were unconstitutional.
I understand that it's a severe crime that I'm in front of you for, and it could be imposed 60-month sentence for me to go to prison. But I'm asking you to take it and consider it in your heart, to allow me to stay home while I actually pursue this appeal.
A 5-year sentence was mandatory, but Judge Kappelhoff needed to decide whether to let Burrell remain free until the appeal is decided.
I know he was scared. He was scared of society.
Burrell's father and 3 community leaders spoke, saying Burrell didn't have enough reintegration support after his prison release, but that he does now.
I'm going to deny the request to have Mr. Burrell released pending appeal.
Judge Kappelhoff, however, said charges stemming from 3 separate incidents are just too much.
You chose this other path, and I don't fully understand that. And that path involves criminal activity that impacts and endangers public safety.
And he decided to return Burrell to prison now.
Now, this appeal could take up to 18 months. If Burrell happens to win the appeal, this gun case would be completely thrown out and he would then be released from prison. Chris?
All right. Thank you, Lou.